Sorry about that. So my activities started off early in my career about marketing my business. When my kids were born, that shifted dramatically to doing things more centered around my children. In the couple of years before running for office, the things I did centered around school and sports and related to my children. And so my wife and I, as I told you, run a law practice, so we often, probably about $5,000 worth of legal services a year that we donate for raffle and auction items for nonprofits, schools, sports clubs, things like that, that they then raffle off to raise money. We also, again, my wife and I on a lot of these things tag team, but we ran a Dolphin Dash for the Lake Forest Elementary School to raise money back for the PTC. We've been in charge of, for the last several years since my kids have been in that school, a program called Adopt a Class, which is, for those of you that are teachers in the room, a lot of money is spent out of pocket, and the Adopt a Class is a mechanism to bridge the gap between the families and the businesses in town, giving back money to the teachers to be used at their discretion for things that they want to implement in the classroom that frankly there are just not funds to do. So we've been in charge of that, and frankly almost every teacher gets at least 2 or 3 adoptions, which generates about $500–600 into their coffers to be able to then be spent in the classroom. In addition to that, like I say, I've coached just about everything that my kids play. My kids have played softball, baseball, basketball, soccer, basketball and soccer at both the recreation level and the select or AAU level. I've coached at all of those levels. I've enjoyed the heck out of that, frankly. That has been, in the last 3 to 5 years, the bulk of my community service.
Well, I guess the question, as I understand it, maybe is what have we done to give back to the community, whether it be in service or in other venues or other ways. I would like to say that I've been able to coach a lot of sports and that sort of thing. I haven't, because I've been, as my wife will attest to, I tend to work a bit. She says workaholic, and rarely would I get home before 9 o'clock at night when I was working with the state as a litigator. That's what litigation demands. However, having said that, I still did manage to do some coaching, do some assistance with the TAS, the swim team for TAS, which is in El Dorado Hills. I also assisted with the basketball programs.
Yep.
But I'm not going to say that I've been able to do that a lot, because my time has been spent really doing the litigation that I've done. It's been very demanding. And I'd like to say that as a judge that has changed in terms of my work schedule. It hasn't changed. I'm still at court until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, because I believe it's important to review every case and know about the case and the law in preparation for the calendar. So if the question is what have you done to give back to the community, what I would say is what I give back is to be 100% prepared for court, so that when the litigants come before me, whether they be traffic, whether it be delinquency or dependency, I'm ready and I'm prepared and I'm knowledgeable about their cases so that they get fair justice, because that's what people want. People don't care that the judge that the court ends at 4 o'clock. They want justice. I want to give them justice. All right, I've seen him getting a hook.
Thank you.